Rapper, actor, and music producer, Eminem is one of the best-selling musicians of the 21st century and one of the most influential rappers of all time. Born Marshall Bruce Mathers III in 1972 in Missouri, Eminem had a troubling childhood. He dropped out of school in the 9th grade and worked odd jobs, until finally making it as a rapper upon the release of the Slim Shady LP in early 1999. The album went multi-platinum, garnering Eminem 2 Grammy Awards and 4 MTV Video Music Awards. In 2012, Eminem released the Marshall Mathers LP, which was noted as the fastest-selling album in rap history. 2 years later, he delivered the Academy Award-winning song Lose Yourself from the semi-autobiographical drama 8 Mile. In 2010, he released the Grammy-winning album Recovery, a highly autobiographical attempt to come to terms with his struggles with addiction and experience with rehabilitation. The Marshall Mathers LP2 2013 also garnered numerous accolades, and the rapper later followed with Revival 2017, Kamikaze 2018, and Music to be Murdered by 2020. Eminem never knew his father, Marshall Mathers Jr., who abandoned the family when Eminem was still an infant and rebuffed all of his son's many attempts to contact him during his childhood. As a result, Eminem was raised by his mother, Deborah Mathers. Eminem has been scathingly critical of the way his mother raised him. Throughout his song lyrics, he has publicly accused her of being addicted to prescription drugs as well as subjecting him to emotional and physical abuse. Deborah has vehemently denied all such accusations, and in 1999 she filed a $10 million defamation lawsuit against her son. They settled the cause for $25,000. In 2008, Deborah published My Son Marshall, My Son Eminem, setting the record straight on my life as Eminem's mother, a memoir recounting her side of the story and their complicated relationship. In the book, she claims to have never exploited her son and that her only concern was for her children. Eminem was born Marshall Bruce Mathers III on October 17, 1952, in Joseph Street, Missouri. Eminem's mother never managed to hold down a job for more than several months at a time, so they moved frequently between Missouri and Detroit, Michigan, spending large chunks of time in public housing projects. I would change schools 2-3 times a year. Eminem later recalled that was probably the roughest part about it all. This itinerant lifestyle left a large impact on his personality. He had no close friends, kept almost entirely to himself, and was treated like an outcast at each new school, beat up in the bathroom, beat up in the hallways, shoved into lockers, he remembered. Eminem attended Lincoln High School in Warren, Michigan, where he failed the 9th grade 3 times and eventually dropped out at the age of 17. Yet despite being a poor student, Eminem always had deep affinity for language, devouring comic books, and even studying the dictionary. I found that no matter how bad I was at school, and no matter how low my grades might have been at some times, I always was good at English. I just felt like I want to be able to have all of these words at my disposal, in my vocabulary, at all times whenever I need to pull them out. Somewhere they'll be stored like locked away.